Hello guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. I've got a really fun, I should not show you yet. I should keep it a secret for just a minute. I'm super excited to paint this for you guys. So come on in while I get this pulled up and we will be getting shared over into the Craft Round the Clock group. This is my segment, so welcome. My name is Deb Brown. I own Art and Grace and I'm so happy you're here. If you are new to me, would you let me know? Just say newbie or first time so that I can go back and be sure to greet you. I love going back and reading the comments. So say hi. Oh, good, Brenda. Hello. Glad you popped on quick. I'm just a second early, but I wanted to go ahead and get live. I was not able to sprinkle this to one of the groups that it needs to be in. So hopefully Tracy will pop on here in a second and get that done for me. But you guys, hopefully y'all can hear me. Hi Anna, happy Friday to you guys. Have you been watching the Craft Round the Clock Away in a Manger event today? It's been fantastic already, and what I think is so funny is that you take one theme, Away in a Manger, which will all center around probably the manger, Jesus today, and how many different concepts you can get or different projects. So there is no repetition here. It's all unique ideas. So come on in. I hope you'll watch all day long if you can, or in and out as you can. Hi Cindy and Debbie and Brenda and Luann, Sherry, Patty, Valerie, Maria and Anna. I want to be sure I catch everybody saying hi. Hello, Mary, Ocean Breeze, and me. Thank you for being here, my sister. And Chris, Deanna, hello, guys. So if you guys see Tracy pop in, because I'm probably going to start painting right away. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lydia. Would you let her know to please share me over to the Craft Round the Clock TV group? It would not let me. So if she'll do that for me, that would be fantastic. Hi Monica. Okay guys, thank you Chris for sprinkling, and I appreciate you guys. And Monica, thank you for the stars. How sweet. Appreciate it. Arla, I've been praying for you. I hope you're doing okay. Actually thought about messaging you last night, but it was too late. Okay, so we are going to do something around the manger. I mean, the whole Christmas has Christ in the Word, so we've got to give our minds time to focus on Him. So today's a great day to do that, to kind of get back to the basics and remember what we're doing all this for. So good morning. You guys, get me sprinkled out if you would. I would so appreciate it. I've got a little painting for you. It's going to be easy. But part of the fun is in some of the embellishment, or not embellishments, but the details that we're going to do. Hi, Brooke. A Stars Party, Carolyn. I haven't had one in I can't remember how long. That's fantastic. Hello, Sue. Glad you're here, my Craft Round the Clock sister. Hi, Melinda. Glad y'all are here. I'm going to get started. We've got to get going because you know me. I could sit and read your comments all day long. Hi, Edith. Thank you so much for spreading the blessings. That is so sweet of you. Okay, guys, we are just going to come on in here and fill in. I've already, got my little sketch on here. So now it's just a matter of getting it kind of filled in with our base colors. But this is going to be super sweet. Now, I'm doing the little drummer boy because I needed to find a different take on this theme, because I knew there was going to just be lots and lots of nativities. The little drummer boy is not in the Bible per se, so don't go trying to look for the story. It's not like that's a Bible story, but the point of it is he didn't have, or he felt like he didn't have anything to bring. People are bringing the gifts to baby Jesus, and he's like, what can I take, or what can I give? And he said, well, I can play the drums for him. And, in the song, Mary nods her head, yes, please, that would be wonderful. And if that's not, now that this part is in the Bible, that we should bring whatever he has gifted us with. And so this Christmas, I challenge you to think about what ways you are gifted. What ways has he blessed you? What ways has he, for some, it is financial. For others, it is things like creativity, or maybe hospitality, encouragement, whatever it is, use those things as your sacrifice, as your gift to Jesus. So I thought this was perfect, to kind of go along with our theme and remind us that instead of buying for each other and those kind of things, which we're all going to do, most of us are going to do that, and there's nothing wrong with it, but to remember to not forget Jesus, to not forget to give to Jesus what it is we have and we got to do it sacrificially. So, anyway, when I thought of this idea, I was like, oh, that's perfect, because it really is important to not forget, whose birthday technically we are celebrating and why. And it just kind of goes right along with it, in my opinion. What do y'all think? Oh, thank you, Tamara. Oh, Linda, are you serious? Y'all are amazing. It was a cheat. I can't even believe it. I can't remember the last time I've had one. So thank you guys so much. So as you can see, I'm just getting this filled in, little donkey here. And we're just going to kind of go down the row, get them filled in, and then we'll go add all the details to make them kind of come alive. But I love doing easy paintings so that you guys can all see that you can do it. That it's not as difficult as you might think. Amen, Brenda. We have allergies here. Just about all of us in Texas have allergies. Thank you guys so much. I see all of your stars and I appreciate that so much. Hello, Lissa. Yes, so anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this little painting, and I think it's cute because I've got one to show you in case I don't finish, but I hope I do. I haven't seen Tracy pop on. It is noon. Yes, okay. Just making sure that I wasn't on at the wrong time or anything. Hey guys, pop on in. You guys help me get out there. I would appreciate it. Okay, so I'm coming into some brown, and I'm also going to dip into some tan, and we're going to do this little trough is what I'm calling it, but manger. We know that he shared his space with animals, didn't he? No room in the inn. If you guys don't know the story, don't remember the Bible story, please go read Luke 2. You can read all about it and get it in truth, the whole story from the Bible. Of course, if you have any questions, lots of us can help you. I'd be happy to talk to you, and because there's no more important thing than knowing Jesus. And I just appreciate Tracy for this theme because it keeps us all focused on the right thing in this hustle bustle kind of what it's become. It's become something that it wasn't intended to be. So if we can kind of keep it simple and kind of get back to these basics, maybe go to Luke 2 and read the story to your kids or your grandkids this year. If you don't, my husband has done that since the kids were born. And they used to just, love it when they're kids. Of course, we don't really, I guess we haven't done it in a while, but they always look forward to it, Okay. Addie, how are you this morning or afternoon? Just turned over to noon, didn't it? Hello, Ruth. Thank you, Mary. Okay, let's go to this little drummer guy. So I'm going to do some dark hair. We're just going to kind of fill it in. I'm kind of making it all wavy. Now this will get cuter and cuter, so I know it's kind of boring to look at this moment. But as we add some but as we add some details, it'll start to come alive. While I have this on my brush, I'm going to go ahead and paint in his little shoe down here. Anything we can do to save time today, because this 30 minutes is going to go by fast. We know that. I'm doing good too. Thank you. Glad y'all are here. Okay, let's do, I just grabbed the yellow kind of by mistake, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll do this drum. So I'm grabbing some yellow with some white and kind of come in here and get his little drum painted. Of course, colors, you can use anything you want, anything you have. If you're in my VIP group, you've already got this tracer in the group. So I hope that you'll try it. And you know, there's a story in Luke 21, I think. Yeah, 21, of people giving offerings to Jesus, and you know, the rich are putting their offering in, and there's someone that had very little to give, and she just gave, you know, the tiniest amount, but it was a big sacrifice for her. And that is the kind of offering he's looking for. You know, not per se our last penny, but just something that is going to cost us. It's not going to be easy. So if I gave a $5 bill to my church, that's not, you know, or to somebody that needed it, that's not really a sacrifice. But sacrifice is when you say, you know, I know he's going to take care of me if I do this, and he's worth it, I'm going to do it. And trust me, he will always take care of your needs. Okay, so kind of coming around here and getting the top of this drum, and I'm going to do it just a little bit lighter so you can tell it's the top. Oh, I know, Lori. People don't mean anything by it, I don't think. I really don't. And if you take that X and turn it sideways, it's a cross. So either way, I know that bothers a lot of people, but it doesn't bother me because of that, because it's like, I just see it as a cross, I guess. But yes, I know. We want to keep Christ center, but not everybody, you know, thinks the way we do. So, yeah, I know. Okay, so there's what we have so far. Just kind of filling things in first. And I know I'm going to have to really go fast. You had trouble with Facebook, Patty? I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, my friend. How are you feeling today? Still doing pretty good? I know we have so many brothers and sisters sick, so keep everybody in your prayers. And lots of creatives are sick, and families are sick. I'm going to give him just a little pants right there. Hi, Deborah. How are you today? Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for being here, guys. If you don't mind, please sprinkle me out. I would so appreciate it. I think today is one of those that if you're a believer, you want to get everybody sprinkled out, regardless of how you feel about the person. So, you know, get everybody sprinkled out so that more people can find this fabulous event. And who knows, somebody may find Jesus through it. You know, that's my prayer, is that through something like this, people will be like, you know, I'd like to know a little more. So we're just getting him kind of filled in. I'm going to use my beautiful gold marker here at the end to do some things. And I've got one prepped and ready to show you. If I can't get, I know I probably cannot get all my good details in that I want to, but for the most part, I'm kind of just showing how this is the best way to start if you're kind of new to painting, is just getting your background down, and then you can go back and add your highlights and your shading. Then as you advance, you can kind of double load your brush and do some of the other tricks that we teach. But to get started, this is a great way. And I know some people always say, you know, I could never paint. Yes, you can. You sure can. Hi, Cecile. Hello, Be So Creative. I love your name. I think that's such a great business name. It just tells us exactly what you're about. Is there anybody who's been able to catch everybody today? It always amazes me when you guys can do that. I love seeing that. Do we have any other Craft Round the Clock sisters watching? Let's do some shout outs. So if you are, put your little hashtag Craft Round the Clock would be good. Hi, Beth. How are y'all feeling? Oh my goodness, I've been praying for y'all. I knew y'all were sick, and hopefully y'all are on the mend. Gosh, so many people are. Let's get some skin color down here. You can take your brown and white, and sometimes I'll add a little yellow or a little pink to get a skin tone, but today for time's sake I just grabbed a tan that I had and put that out. The color is fawn, and it's a good one to use. You are better. Good. So good to hear that. I know so many people here are just so sick, and it's, it's not easy to get over, especially the older we get. I think kids bounce back fairly quick, but even they are getting really sick with this. So you just have to give in and let your body rest. There's just not much we can do when we get that way. Okay, one more and then we can start kind of doing some details. I know it was. I've seen from everybody saying the same thing. So, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of gray, and I'll tell you why. I want some separation between the little sheep's head and his body, so I'm kind of going over it in gray. And it's going to have hay down here at the bottom. Is why I don't care about details on this. Oh, hi, Barbara. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Barbara. You guys, if you've been there and or you have a baby you love, please lift her up. That is so sad, and we know it, so I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're here. I hope today will, kind of help you keep your mind positive, because we know that's hard. It's very hard. So I'm glad you're here, sister. Yeah, that's rough. Now when I come in here with this white, you'll see the difference. And I'm still going to go over the body, but I did want to kind of make a distinction. So just a whimsical, sweet little painting to remind us to give Jesus our offerings. And I don't mean just money. I really mean a lot of times it's the gifts he's given us, we need to give back, right? So if your gift is encouragement, encourage people. If your gift is, sometimes it is financial, then do that. Whatever it is, use it, give it, because he's given it to us to be used. If you don't know, then gosh, there's lots of resources to help you find your spiritual gift. But I know when we give sacrificially, he always will take it and multiply it. And that's kind of the point of the little drummer boy story. Now, like I said, if you missed my beginning, this is not in the Bible. The little drummer boy, you're not going to look it up and find yes, Betty, but the principles are there. And bringing him gifts and offerings is there. And I thought this was the perfect way to have a different twist on the nativity, and remind us all that as we're, busy buying gifts, that we don't forget and get so commercialized that we forget the whole meaning of Christmas and who gifts should be for. Okay. I'm just so rushing this that I can't really do a whole lot with that sheep right now. Okay. We're going to do some, thank you, Wendy. We're going to do some hay, and I'm just going to use this brush to start, and it'll be our largest pieces. So I've got some kind of ochre, it's an ochre mustard kind of color. Let's check the time. And we're just going to kind of come along here and put down some swipes with this color. You'll see. And I don't mind if I go right over our little donkey. I just kind of want to get a base down of this in the larger size. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten Jesus. I'm fixing to put some hay in there, and then we'll put him on top. Can't forget Jesus. My goodness, that's what this is all about. I'm grateful to Tracy for having this theme and for just her heart in always trying to think of new things for you guys to watch and for us creators to be a part of. And okay, so we've kind of got a base going down here. And then let's take a few and put right here in the little manger. And I'll just kind of have them going all which way like hay would. And then I'm going to switch to a thinner brush. Oh, Barbara, thank you. Oh, I know you do, Laura. That's so sad. Thank you, Shelly. Oh, never enough time, is there? Okay, so I'm taking this yellow that I have, kind of a gold, and I'm going to mix a little white with it and make a lighter shade of it. And then kind of come on top and just do some random swipes with this thinner brush. Kind of going all different ways. And then same here. And I am going to stop. I would do a whole nother round with a little tan and white, but I'm going to stop and do the baby Jesus because we sure can't run out of time. So I'm just making a half circle and then a little bump, you know, just like he's wrapped up in a blanket. And then we will go over that with a little, let's get a little blue. Having the hay, oh, it did, yes, you got to have the little ground there. Thank you, Sue. I probably should have done a little more before I started, but it's really quick when I'm not talking. So I practiced last night and I was like, oh, no problem at all. But when you talk or you look at comments, it just slows you down so much that, oh no, almost did his face. This is the blanket. I'm just using a little bit of light blue, or blue with white to make a little light blue, and get that on. Y'all see okay? And then we'll use that tan for his face right here. Now, Jesus was born in the Middle East, so we know that he would be dark-skinned, right? All of our pictures in church tend to be blonde, blue-eyed Jesus, but that's not how he would have looked. He would have been more Middle Eastern looking, guys. And so, but I always tend to use whatever my skin color is, I kind of tend to use on anybody that I'm painting. So I'm just coming in here and putting some curly cues on our sheet. This is where once you get your base down, you can start really kind of going to town and, you know, adding some details to your painting. You can add some highlights, and usually I will take a little bit of light gray. I'm just using white now to save time. I don't even want to try to mix it up, and kind of come and line things like so, and that's giving it a highlight. Then you can take your black and do a little bit of shading. Let's see, I'm gonna have to kind of turn it because I can't get my bearings for how his leg would be there. You know, he'd have a separation here of his little leg. You know, you can kind of come and do all of that. Things like that. You're gonna want to definitely, these are whimsical paintings, so you can do these kind of whimsical lines like I'm doing, and that is totally appropriate. I'm not going to worry about this not being totally done, so I'm just going to go ahead and line it to show you guys how I would do it. Just like so. You guys staying with me? Oh, I forgot his hands, but I'm going to go ahead and do, there's one. I'm doing black so y'all can see, but I'll probably go back over this with brown. But I think it'll show it better in black. Oh, Wendy, thank you. This is so easy. I really want you guys to try painting that haven't. And I'm always racking my brain to simplify things and make them to where anybody can do it. And because it's so helpful. And I've said to a lot of you guys, you know, please teach your kids and grandkids so that they have the resource when they're in college or whatever. They will have a way to reduce stress. Art and crafting, we know, guys, if you're here, you know it's so stress reducing. So if we can get them interested in it when they're young, that is fantastic. I can see my hand smudged everything. Okay, so what I really want to show you is taking this gold marker that I love, and now we can it's hard to do upside down. Now we can add some of our details. So yes, this isn't going to be perfect, but we can add that. Your paint needs to be dry, so I can't use this all the places I would like to because it's not dry, but let's go ahead and do oh, by the way, I'm painting on wood, but you can do this on a canvas. Oh wow, I'm sure this is quite the mess, but that's okay. This is for an example. So anyway, we would add a lot of those kind of details. Oh, we still have 4 minutes. Oh, for some reason I was like, oh no. Okay, I'll keep going. Hi, Cynthia. Yes, exactly, Laura. Very tan, dark. Yes, big nose. Aw, Shelly. Thank you, Anne, for the stars. How are you today? Did you get your nativity? I hope you did. Okay, let's do a mane for our little donkey since we have some time. I'm going to start, you know, and put some gray, just kind of tap, tap, tap. I'm going to come in here with some black. Tap, tap, tap. This is a playful, whimsical painting. Doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't need to be lifelike. You know, you can almost kind of think, oh, this would be cute in a children's book. It's still a really cute painting that is fun to do, and you can tell kids or grandkids the story. Not the drummer boy story necessarily. Well, you could tell them that, and then talk about why we want to give, you know, give offerings to Jesus, and why Christmas is about him, right? Let's give him a little rosy cheek. Well, I'm kind of working backwards. I usually do the cheeks last, but I'll show you guys my simple eyes that I do when I just need a real simple and then just a little cute little mouth. You don't even have to do a nose. Noses are hard for me. That little sheep needs work, but for now, we're just going to give him a little line. But just doing these little whimsical outlines kind of make it cute, I think. He needs a little nose. Start lining him, all the things. You like it? Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you, Linda Sue. I did put in the description of this video the Luke 21 Bible verse, and then Luke 2 is where you can read the Christmas story. I highly recommend starting the tradition, if you haven't, of reading it to your kids or grandkids. They really will grow up excited to hear it each year. And of course, you don't have to just tell it then, but it's a great thing to start if you haven't done it. You can start anytime. I don't care if your kids are 30. If you've never done that and you want to, start it, right? I mean, you don't have to, don't live with regrets. Just start it now. Maybe you've got a little neighbor kid that you can, mentor or something. Who knows? So I know I had a sweet lady that she knew my parents worked full time, and she invited me over a lot. She was my neighbor. And I was madly in love with her son, so I went anytime she asked me. And yes, this would be sweet in a nursery. And she taught me so much. She taught me how to have a quiet time. She taught me how to read my Bible. I mean, just so many things that my parents had not sat down and done. So, you can have a lot of impact in people's lives without it, So if you feel like it's too late, my kids are grown, it's not too late. Pray for opportunities and you will find them. Okay, then let's take our gold marker. We're almost done, guys. 30 minutes goes by so fast. Let me show you my finished one that I actually, was able to finish pretty well. So there's the finished one. It's on a canvas. This one was on wood. See? So either way, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you will enjoy everyone today. Watch as many as you can. Get them sprinkled out. Show your support for this fantastic day. We don't know who needs to see this today, but I know somebody does. If you need help, have questions, whether it's about art or Jesus, you can message me anytime. Guys, thanks for watching, and go up to the link in the description of this video to see the next crafter in Craft Around the Clock, but I'll tell you, it's Mara. Let me see if anybody dropped her link in. I didn't notice if anybody dropped it in. Oh, I'm so glad y'all liked it. I don't see it. But anyway, she'll be live in Craft Around the Clock, so just go up to that description and click the link and you can go see her. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. I may see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.